who said, "Lord, I'll die for you." Boy, he regretted that statement a short while later. We're not going to cover all that scripture going forward. But in verse 38, Jesus answered, "Will you really lay down your life for me? I tell you the truth. Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times." See, Peter didn't know it yet, but just like Samson, his strength was his greatest weakness. You see, Jesus' words about leaving, they upset Peter. They troubled him. He wasn't happy. See, he had faith in Jesus, but he also had a lot of faith in himself. And that's why he wasn't satisfied. He saw a problem. He wasn't happy unless he could change it or fix it. So there he was. You know, disturbed, upset, restless, unhappy. I know Christians like that. Some of you probably feel like, man, that describes much of my life. See, everywhere that we look, we see Christians, truly saved people who feel a lack of something. Have you been there? Are you there right now? Well, there's just something missing. The Christian experience is not what you thought it was going to be. Not what you hoped it was going to be. John McNeil in The Spirit-Filled Life says, instead of expected victory, you get recurring, dreaded defeat. Instead of soul satisfaction, you get soul hunger. Instead of deep, abiding heart rest, you get disquiet and discontent. Instead of advancing, you're losing ground. Is that what Christ had in mind when he said, "Come unto me"? I mean, is that life of continuous disappointment? Is that the normal life of Christians that we see in the Bible? No. No. And that disappointment comes from a single, universal source. It comes from self. It comes from relying on your own strength, your own talent, your own looks, your own brain, your own ability. And the simple truth is that the weakness of God is stronger than your strength. That's why God promised to give His children, not everybody on earth, but His children, power. Acts 1:8. He said, "But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you." So if you are a Christian, and if God tells the truth, then you did receive power when the Holy Spirit came on you. So why are some of you still living a defeated life? Because there's too much you in you. You're still trying to live life on your own. You're full of self. You're still trying to control all the details of your life in your own strength. You're not full of the power of God because you're not empty of you. And don't miss this, because there is a world of difference between being indwelt by the Spirit of God and being filled by the Spirit of God. Every Christian, the moment that you were born, you were indwelt by the Holy Spirit. Your body, from now until your dying breath, it's the temple of the Holy Spirit. But imagine with me for a moment that this jar of marbles, that it represents you. And in this, inside of you is everything about you. It's your hopes and your dreams. It's your possessions and your money. It's your relationships. It's all of your sin. It's your personality, your gifting. It's everything about you is here. And the experience of most Christians is something like this. When they come to Christ, okay, God removes their sins. So we'll take out these big sins, and we'll take out, this sin. And the Holy Spirit comes in. But you see, the problem is there's still an awful lot of you in there. There's still an awful lot of you that's working against the power of the Holy Spirit in your life. And so the normal Christian experience is that as you begin to grow, as you begin to study God's Word and learn about the Christian life, and then you say, man, I can't be going to the bars anymore. That's just not for me. I don't even want to go. anymore. I need to be faithful in this relationship, and I don't even want to mess around anymore. I got to clean up my language, and I'm not interested in talking like that anymore. And we start getting rid of these things. But the problem is that for the typical Christian, there are things still in your life, not only that you haven't given up, but very often that you don't intend to give up. It doesn't have to be that way. You see, there are Christians, there are some in this room, who the very moment that they got saved, they did this. They gave everything. It's not my money, God, it's your money. It's not my time, it's your time. It's not my career, it's your career. It's not my wife, Lord. It's not my children, Lord. They all belong to you. It's all yours. Every minute of the day, it's yours. And because they are empty of self, they are full of the Spirit of God. And suddenly you see someone, and they are joyful. And these people who are living this life right here, they don't have it easier than everybody else. They have this peace of God which is beyond the world's ability to understand. It just keeps them locked in on Jesus. And the joy of the Lord is their strength, and they've got this strong faith. And they experience this power and strength that comes from the fullness of the Spirit of God. But very often they have less money, less free time. Very often they have less comfort, fewer vacations, poorer health, greater demands on their time than you do. And yet, all of those things to them are just life trivia. All those circumstances that have you tied up in knots all the time, that have you trying to fix and finagle and manipulate and maneuver, to them, all those things are just life trivia, because everything here is about Him. And suddenly, I don't have to carry any of those things about self anymore. I don't need any of me in me. I just have Him in me. And the weakness of God, I discover, is stronger than my greatest strengths. And the power of God surpasses anything I ever could have imagined, anything I ever could have dreamt of. If we really want to win the battle of life, we have to know the source of strength that's needed for victory. My strength, your strength, has some value for some things, but God's strength has great value for all things. Ephesians 6:10 says, finally, be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power. So what's the key to a continuous flow of strength? Well, the key is faith. But the Bible tells us that faith without works is dead. In other words, someone says, oh yeah, I'm a Christian, but you don't see anything in their life, they're not doing anything. God says, no, that's dead. In fact, He tells us that you can judge a tree by its fruit. And if there isn't any fruit, okay, well then it's not a fruit tree. All right? If there isn't anything being produced, it's not alive. All right, it's dead. And so we see with faith that there are faith responsibilities, things we must do to experience God's strength. So what are the faith responsibilities? If you want this power in your life, if you want to experience this for you, if you want to walk out of here beginning today, beginning this morning, experiencing the power of God in your life and being freed from all of that garbage that you've been hanging on to inside, you do have some responsibilities. And the first one, always do the next right thing. See, you don't have to plan out 10 years, 6 months, next week. You just have to do the next right thing. How often do you have to do the next right thing?